Okay, gentlemen, we're going to try a screencast while I'm away. I want you to do some composing around some chord progressions. We need to put those chords into Sibelius, show you a little bit about those chords, and then talk about interesting accompaniment styles. So we'll start off. I'm using Sibelius 6, you're using Sibelius 7. So the format's going to look different. The process you need to go through to set things up will be slightly different to what I'm doing, but feel free to stop the video at any time so that you can catch up and then restart. So open up Sibelius. When you open up Sibelius the first time, you should have a big dialog box in the middle of the screen, and one of the options is blank. So we'll choose a blank. We want a blank screen. Then you have a preview window on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side you have a scrolling down piece of information where you've got all of the entry material that you need. So you need to select your instruments. To start with, I want you to select from the keyboard family, select the piano, and then add it to score, and you should have A and B. You click create OK, whatever it says. And on the left-hand side, on mine it's the right, but on yours it's the left, you'll have a preview window. So we move on, you continue to scroll down. We're not interested in the format, the style of the page, so the next thing we need to look at is the time signature. If you want it to be 4/4, somewhere there's possibly something about tempo, and it allows you to choose a metronome mark. So you choose the metronome mark. From the drop down menu, choose the crotchet, and over here at the tempo just type in 100. Then you continue to scroll down. The next thing we want is the key signature. You, I think, have a drop down menu, and you want the one without any sharps or flats, so C major. And we move on. We put in the title of the piece, which is simply chord progression number 1, and the composer is you. Don't type my name. Okay, and we should be able to finish. I think your button is create, so away we go, and you've got your manuscript page with 5 bars up. And you should have, you won't have a playback window. I do, you won't. Your playback will be up here in the ribbon up the top, but you should have a keypad. If you don't have a keypad, then you need to go up to view, and you need to select the keypad that's up there. So once you've got your keypad here, select number 1. Number 1 has to be blue, so that we're entering blue notes. So that's the first voice. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, don't worry, because Sibelius understands. So we need select 1 and then select semibreve. The first chord we want is a C chord, and all of these chords will be in root position, which you should remember from last year, is that the name of the chord is in the bass. It's the lowest note. So I want a C chord, so I put C in the bass. Then I want a B. Then I want an E. Then I want an A. Then I want a D, and I've run out of bars. So on your keyboard, hold down the Apple key and the B key at the same time, and add another 4 bars. Then hit the escape. We're out. Okay, good. 1 semibreve, and we want G, then C. Now we change to a minim and add a flat, and I want A flat, then G. You notice the flat's gone, and then back to the semibreve, C. Somewhere up here on your ribbon, you'll be able to create bars or bar lines. So I want you to create an end repeat. That didn't work quite well for me, so I'll delete that and start again. Create bar line, end repeat. Okay, and playback. Have a listen to it. Okay, I don't want to hear the repeat. Good. So now we're going to name the chord. So select the first one and press Apple and K. It'll give you a little line here where you can type, and just type the letter C. Doesn't have to be a capital. Sibelius will format the chord name to the correct symbol. So we want C and then B7, space it along to the next one, E7, space it along, A7, space it along, D7, space it along, G7, space it along, C, space it along, A flat, now which is the A followed by the B key, 7, and space along to the next one, G7, and finally C. Okay, so now we have the names of our chords in there. Thank you very much. I'll leave it with that. Catch up. Then once you're finished, have a look at the second video.